Okie dokie, all annual horoscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into 2018, and that's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your horoscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. All the best, guys. Talk to you soon. All right, now, and without further ado, let's figure out what is in store for you. And I'm going to start with a quick explanation of the cards and the dimensions, why I chose these 7 different categories. So guys, if you want this for yourself, this is the best energy to really figure out about your relationship. Just order it via www.cattarot.ca. Thanks. Hi guys, and welcome to my Cat Tarot Knows X spread. I have really developed this after struggling with what kind of combination of the cards do I need to find in order for this to kind of like really give me the answers that I need. And this works absolutely fantastically well. It kind of discovers every underlying reason that kind of like I need to know. It works for on and off relationships, it can work for existing relationships, and it works fantastically for the ex relationships. And so each of these cards is actually taken from a different deck, and I have the same cards in here as well. So these cards are basically denoting almost like a title of the book. So guys, listen to this introduction. I'm going to delete all the messages saying go to this part and go to this part, because this is really important until we absorb this. So what do I have here? We have the Magician. This category here is going to summarize to me, okay, what is the bounty that this kind of like connection had? Can you actually even make it a go? Was it ever a starter? So what if here in the building blocks you get something that it's basically a wrench that obviously will tell me this actually was never on that trajectory. The Temperance reversed here is telling me about certain things that couldn't have been maybe made. It couldn't have been created. You know, each relationship is bringing 2 different people that have to kind of like merge together. And sometimes they just like actually collide together instead. So this is going to be categories going to kind of point out to that. This is going to be one significator. It could be you. And this is going to be another significator. And this category here, 8 of Wands, is representing for me the communication, exchanges, and the energies between the partners, right? So the Judgment here is my karma card. And I really want to see here, what is basically karma thinking about that? Was this a go? Did you guys were asked to go further? Because sometimes it's a karmic relationship. Did you have to learn something out of it, and what? And then basically the quality of relationship, where this is going, what is the next level. So okay, so it was not that hard. It was like just under 3 minutes explanation. So let me just jump into your readings. Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your X spread. So I'm doing a little bit kind of differently. When you order your own spread, I'm going into way more details, but given this is really general, it kind of like going into too many details would mean it would resonate with 1 or 2 or 5 people because their energy is coming in strongly. It's kind of weird. I still don't know how this really works, but let's go on. Capricorn, is your ex coming back? And it's for 4 weeks, so whenever you're kind of jumping into this reading, it kind of like is the right time and the right vibration that you're connecting. And you're getting some jumpers. The Devil. Oops, there is more. Okay, Capricorn. So we are looking here the first week from we are viewing. But if you view it and then you review it, then it's going to be different, right? So keep that in mind. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So there is definitely third party here. It's a very strong third party coming in here. Somebody who might even have somebody, like you might even have children with this person, and you may not be the one who actually made decision about anything. It kind of like it was rendered decision upon you and it felt harsh. And it's kind of like something that is kind of done in your head. Also, I'm seeing here on and off relationship here. The devil can talk about dependency on this person, maybe financial dependency, needing to reassert really you personally. The partner, on the other hand, is possibly moving on. The partner kind of like is carrying some kind of secrets within him or her, and overall energy lesson is right now to learn how to actually enjoy who you are and how you are doing everything, right? It is kind of like really important to solidify. And it could be that he is moving this direction while, you know, like, I mean, there is kind of still romantic essence in him. It could be that he is not either opening his hand or he's not able to open his hand. He just like wants to, or she wants to be completely single. We will see more now. This is the second week. Wow, the karma card is coming out here in him. Okay, so this is, oh, 2 karma cards. I have 4, guys, and you're already getting 2. So this was a karmic contact for him. So most likely you wrote him in your chart. Most likely you wanted certain things to happen. And look at this anxiety and thinking about it. This is to me telling me this is a past life relationship, guys. Absolutely past life relationship. There is like this thinking and like there is like a connectivity that is like beyond. And this could have been somebody who is married or who is in a relationship or at the very least non-committal, but this kind of like tells me married, and hence you guys couldn't move forward and they kind of like also couldn't, and it was sort of like, okay, we have to give up. There is like too much against us. The Judgment card, however, in your partner's category is talking about either coming clean or kind of like finally balancing things out. It's kind of good that in the second week, and this is kind of like really weird week for everybody, it's going to be lots of things happening where you're going to feel at the end of the week like, whew, it's going to be different kind of flavor in this week. But the partner will be going through lots of self-questioning and lots of kind of exposure. You might even have the conversation about kind of like, okay, let's see what went wrong. It might be one of those post-mortem conversations, right? But look at this. This relationship had no freaking chance. This is the thing. It's like showing up right here. Okay. Why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is now getting complicated. So there is like some kind of backtracking over something. It is still, I think, lots of things happening in your head, lots of emotions. There is like, this is the category of the things that should be going for you. So it's not going for you. There is like some kind of manipulation, or you feel like really connected. You feel you cannot break this through, and there is like this still emotional connection and sadness over the situation. And this is like kind of like in a groups of your friends, just, you know, this is like you don't need any enemies with this, right? So what needs to be fixed? The teamwork, how to work together in this relationship, that somebody's not supposed to cause worry and anxiety to somebody else. And hey, you're supposed to keep looking for solutions and how to build this world, not kind of like tear it apart. You guys will be kind of like saying, you know what, I need rest. This is just way too much. I spent way too much thinking about that. And it is some kind of energy of kind of uplifting energy. There could be literally partner kind of checking in, but he will check out with the same speed just to see how you're doing, if you're still suffering. Honestly, it's just like almost like getting, but like he has these 2 nights, this partner just like never had stay energy, and there is a 3rd night just right all around the partner. It could be a child that is involved over here. It is just like it was a big test. It was a karmic test. And this Queen of Cups in the end could either mean that your partner is now introducing somebody new in his life, which is kind of weird. This also can be the 2 of you, you and a partner, kind of like just not being together on the same page and needing kind of different things. Or your partner could be the one who either doesn't have the money, and you kind of like, it's kind of good for you. It's kind of, maybe it tells me that you might get even some kind of legal settlement. It's maybe even good, because the Queen of Cups upright is good if you are the one who is the Queen of Cups. This is kind of mother and somebody generous and somebody nice, somebody emotional. However, it can be another person as well. So let's see what happens over here. Okay, so you guys are turning out reverse. So it's saying, look, guys, for this relationship to ever lift off, to ever be a starter, you have to learn how to be friends. You have to learn how to move things slow and how to build like the smallest little things in life, the smallest details. Then, you know, it could be the kids for some of you, because there is yet another night. So we have them all, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are here. So it is asking for looking deeper. It is asking for what really excites you. Page of Wands is like kind of like that excitable energy. This also could be children, guys, that are in the process. This is asking for a restart, new start. Not necessarily with this person, but this person will finally come clean, whatever it is. Knight of Swords is somebody who needs truth. Maybe they feel that you haven't given them the truth, that you gave them all passion, but not the truth, right? Because here you showed out as somebody who didn't want to make a decision or something. And so it looks like, okay, you didn't want to do it, I'll do it. Could be that you are the one who is in some kind of relationship, because all of a sudden they're kind of like turning around and saying like, it's okay, I'll suffer, but it's going to be over. It's kind of like the worst will be over behind me. Because I think that kind of is you. And I think that they actually feel hurt. You kind of like have the energy that is kind of coming out, guys. And the full talks indicates new beginning, indicates willingness to look up and look positively. So by the end of this, it looks like that both of you kind of checked out and the healing process is starting. So Capricorn, I hope this makes sense. It will be great to hear your input. And also if you can like, share, subscribe, I greatly appreciate that. And also join me on Facebook. That's where I have daily tarot, so you can get more information and maybe even learn tarot from here to there. Thank you so much. And if you want this reading, check my website, www.cattarot.ca. And this reading is still on a special for $50. Love you, Capricorn. All the best.